Have you ever woken up, felt that familiar grumble in your stomach, grabbed something quick for breakfast, and then found yourself feeling sluggish, foggy, or just plain tired by mid-morning? Perhaps you reach for that bowl of cereal you've had for decades, or maybe a piece of toast, thinking you're doing the right thing to start your day. But what if the very first meal you eat each day, the one you think is fueling you, is actually working against you, subtly draining your energy, dulling your mind, and even weakening your body over time? It's a painful reality that many traditional breakfast habits, especially for those of us over 60, are doing more harm than good, contributing to those aches, that brain fog, or even impacting our strength. The good news, the secret really, is that with just a few simple shifts in your morning routine, you can unlock a surprising wellspring of energy, sharpen your focus, strengthen your muscles, and truly reclaim your vitality. In this video, we're going to uncover the 6 most common breakfast mistakes that many of us unknowingly make. And more importantly, what delicious, easy-to-prepare alternatives you can embrace to boost your energy, sharpen your mind, strengthen your muscles, and truly enjoy your golden years to the fullest. Stay with me until the very end, because I'll be sharing a surprising truth about breakfast that could completely change your morning routine. Let's dive right into the first big breakfast mistake that many seniors unknowingly make: skipping breakfast entirely. It's a surprisingly common habit, isn't it? Maybe you're just not feeling hungry when you first wake up, or perhaps you're rushing to get out the door for an appointment. Or maybe you've heard that skipping meals can help with weight management. Some folks even find that breakfast can upset their stomach, leading them to avoid it altogether. Whatever the reason, going without that first meal sets off a chain reaction in your body that can be particularly detrimental as we age. When you skip breakfast, your body goes into a kind of starvation mode. Your metabolism, which is already starting to slow down a bit over the years, becomes even more sluggish. This means your body isn't burning calories as efficiently throughout the day, and it can actually make it harder to manage your weight. But it's not just about weight. Think about your energy levels. Without that initial fuel, your blood sugar can drop, leaving you feeling tired, irritable, and unable to concentrate. Have you ever experienced that mid-morning slump, where you just can't seem to focus, or you feel a wave of exhaustion hit you? Skipping breakfast is often the culprit. For seniors, this can also contribute to muscle loss, known as sarcopenia, because your body isn't getting the regular supply of nutrients it needs to repair and maintain muscle tissue. And think about how you feel later in the day. After skipping breakfast, you're often much hungrier by lunchtime, making you more likely to overeat or make less healthy food choices, simply because you're so ravenous. So, what should you eat instead? The key is to eat something, even if it's small, to gently break your overnight fast and tell your body it's time to get going. You don't need a huge, elaborate meal. A hard-boiled egg or two, a small bowl of Greek yogurt, a handful of almonds, or even just a piece of fruit can make a world of difference. These small, protein-rich choices are easily digestible and provide a gentle energy boost. Without overwhelming your system, they help stabilize your blood sugar, prevent those intense cravings later, and ensure your body gets a little bit of nourishment to kickstart its metabolism and mental clarity. Starting small and gradually increasing your intake as your appetite adjusts is a great way to reintroduce breakfast without feeling overwhelmed. Now, if skipping breakfast is one pitfall, then what many of us do choose to eat can be just as problematic, especially when it comes to the deceptively appealing world of sugary cereals and pastries. We've been told for years that cereal is a quick and easy breakfast, and many boxes even boast about being low-fat or heart-healthy. But flip that box over and take a look at the nutrition label, especially the sugar content. Many popular cereals, even those marketed to adults, are loaded with added sugars, often more than you'd find in a dessert. The same goes for pastries, muffins, donuts, and sweet rolls. They might taste delicious, but they are essentially sugar bombs dressed up as breakfast. When you start your day with a high-sugar breakfast, your blood sugar levels spike rapidly. This gives you a quick burst of energy, but it's quickly followed by a dramatic crash, leaving you feeling even more tired and hungry than before. This roller coaster of blood sugar isn't just about energy. It contributes to inflammation in the body, which can exacerbate joint pain and other age-related discomforts. Over time, consistently starting your day with high sugar can increase your risk of developing type 2 diabetes, contribute to weight gain around your middle, and even impact your cognitive function, making it harder to think clearly or remember things. So, what's a better choice? Focus on whole grains, lean proteins, and healthy fats, instead of those sugary flakes. Consider a bowl of plain rolled oats or steel-cut oats. These are slowly digested whole grains that provide sustained energy without the blood sugar spike. Cook them with water or unsweetened milk, and then naturally sweeten them with fresh berries. Blueberries, raspberries, and strawberries are packed with antioxidants and fiber. For added flavor and healthy fats, sprinkle in a few chopped nuts like walnuts or almonds, or a tablespoon of chia or flax seeds. Another excellent alternative is whole grain toast topped with mashed avocado and a sprinkle of everything bagel seasoning, or even a dollop of cottage cheese. These choices provide the fiber, protein, and healthy fats your body needs to stay energized and focused throughout the morning, without the dreaded sugar crash. The key is to be mindful of what's truly in your food, not just what the marketing claims. Gradually making these swaps can dramatically improve how you feel each day. Moving on from those sweet temptations, let's talk about another common breakfast item that might be doing more harm than good, relying heavily on processed breakfast meats. Think about bacon, breakfast sausages, and certain deli meats often found on breakfast platters. They're convenient, they taste good, and they're a traditional part of many breakfasts. However, these foods are often packed with high amounts of sodium, unhealthy saturated and trans fats, and chemical preservatives like nitrates and nitrites. While a slice of bacon occasionally might not be a big deal, making it a regular part of your breakfast routine can have significant negative impacts on your health as you age. The high sodium content in these processed meats can contribute to elevated blood pressure, putting a strain on your heart and increasing your risk of cardiovascular problems like heart attack and stroke. As we get older, our blood vessels naturally become a little less flexible, making us even more susceptible to the effects of high sodium. The unhealthy fats found in these meats can raise your bad cholesterol levels, further contributing to plaque buildup in your arteries. And those nitrates and nitrites, they're used to preserve the meat and give it that appealing pink color. But they can form compounds in your body that have been linked to an increased risk of certain cancers, particularly colorectal cancer. Furthermore, regularly consuming these highly processed foods can contribute to systemic inflammation, which is an underlying factor in many chronic diseases, from arthritis to Alzheimer's. So, what can you reach for instead? The good news is there are plenty of delicious and much healthier protein alternatives. Eggs are an absolute powerhouse. They're an excellent source of high-quality protein, essential vitamins, and healthy fats. Scrambled, poached, boiled, or in an omelet with some added vegetables like spinach or bell peppers. Eggs are incredibly versatile and satisfying. If you're looking for something other than eggs, consider lean turkey sausage. Just be sure to read the label to ensure it's low in sodium and unhealthy additives. Or even a small piece of leftover grilled chicken breast from dinner. For plant-based options, consider a black bean patty or a small bowl of lentils, which are packed with fiber and protein. These healthier protein sources provide the building blocks your body needs to maintain muscle mass, keep you feeling full and energized, and support overall health without the harmful side effects of their processed counterparts. Making a conscious choice to swap out processed meats for leaner, whole protein sources is a powerful step towards protecting your heart and overall well-being. And speaking of protein, that brings us to our next major mistake: one that's particularly crucial for seniors not getting enough protein at breakfast. Many traditional breakfasts are surprisingly low in this essential macronutrient. Think about a typical breakfast of toast with jam or a bowl of cornflakes. While they might provide some quick energy, they offer very little protein. As we age, our bodies become less efficient at building and maintaining muscle mass. This natural process is called sarcopenia, and it's accelerated if we don't consume enough protein, especially spread out throughout the day. Muscle loss isn't just about looking less toned. It leads to weakness, decreased mobility, a higher risk of falls, and a slower recovery from injuries or illnesses. It can make everyday activities, like carrying groceries or even getting up from a chair, feel much harder. Beyond muscle health, protein is vital for keeping you feeling full and satisfied, preventing those hunger pangs that lead to unhealthy snacking. It also plays a key role in stabilizing blood sugar, supporting bone density, and maintaining a healthy immune system. So, if your breakfast is lacking in protein, you're missing out on a critical opportunity to fuel your body for the day ahead. The solution is simple. Make protein a priority at breakfast. Aim for at least 20 to 30 grams of protein in your first meal. How can you do this easily? Those eggs we just talked about are fantastic. 2 large eggs provide about 12 grams of protein. Pair them with a slice of whole grain toast, and you're off to a great start. Greek yogurt is another excellent choice. A single serving can pack 15 to 20 grams of protein. Look for plain, unsweetened varieties and add your own fruit for flavor. Cottage cheese is also surprisingly high in protein and can be enjoyed with fruit or on whole grain crackers. For those who like convenience, a protein smoothie can be a game changer. Blend a scoop of protein powder whey, casein, or plant-based with unsweetened almond milk, a handful of spinach you won't taste it, and some berries. This is a quick and effective way to get a substantial protein boost. Even adding a spoonful of nut butter to your oatmeal or spreading it on whole grain toast can significantly increase your protein intake. By actively incorporating sufficient protein into your breakfast, you're not just fueling your muscles, you're setting yourself up for sustained energy, better satiety, and a stronger, more resilient body throughout your golden years. Now, let's talk about something that often gets a bad rap, but is absolutely crucial for our health, especially as we get older, avoiding healthy fats. For decades, we were told to cut fat out of our diets completely. Low-fat everything filled the grocery aisles, and many of us still carry that mindset. The truth is, not all fats are created equal, and healthy fats are absolutely essential for our brain health, hormone production, nutrient absorption, and keeping us feeling full and satisfied. When we avoid healthy fats at breakfast, we're missing out on key nutrients and leaving our bodies feeling hungry sooner, often leading to less healthy snacking later. For seniors, this mistake can particularly impact cognitive function, your memory, your focus, your overall mental sharpness. Our brains are largely made of fat, and they need a consistent supply of good fats to function optimally. A lack of healthy fats can also contribute to dry skin, brittle nails, and even affect mood and hormone balance. So, what should you incorporate instead? Focus on healthy, unsaturated fats that come from whole food sources. Avocado is a fantastic option. It's creamy, satisfying, and packed with monounsaturated fats. Mash it on a slice of whole grain toast. Add it to your eggs. Or even blend a quarter of an avocado into your morning smoothie for extra creaminess and a nutritional boost. Nuts and seeds are another powerhouse of healthy fats, protein, and fiber. A small handful of almonds, walnuts, or pecans added to your oatmeal or Greek yogurt, or sprinkled over fruit, provides sustained energy and supports heart health. Chia seeds and flax seeds are also incredibly versatile. Just a tablespoon or 2 in your oatmeal, yogurt, or smoothie can add beneficial omega-3 fatty acids. Even a drizzle of extra virgin olive oil over your eggs or vegetables can provide healthy fats and antioxidants. And don't forget about fatty fish like smoked salmon, which can be a delicious and incredibly nutritious addition to a weekend breakfast, providing those crucial omega-3s for brain and heart health. By embracing these healthy fats, you're providing your body with powerful fuel, supporting vital bodily functions, and keeping hunger at bay until your next meal. And finally, our sixth and often overlooked breakfast blunder: not including enough fiber. Many of the processed, refined foods commonly eaten for breakfast, white toast, sugary cereals, pastries, are stripped of their natural fiber. We might think of fiber mainly for digestion, and while it's fantastic for that, its benefits extend far beyond. For seniors, where digestive issues like constipation can become more common, a lack of fiber at breakfast can exacerbate these uncomfortable problems. But fiber also plays a crucial role in stabilizing blood sugar levels, helping to prevent those energy spikes and crashes we discussed earlier. It contributes to a feeling of fullness, which can aid in healthy weight management, and it feeds the beneficial bacteria in your gut, supporting a healthy microbiome, which is increasingly linked to everything from immunity to mood. Without enough fiber, your digestive system can slow down, leading to sluggishness and discomfort. Your blood sugar can be erratic, and you miss out on the protective benefits that fiber offers for heart health and even colon health. So, what are the best ways to infuse your breakfast with plenty of fiber? Look for whole, unprocessed foods. Berries are absolute superstars here. Blueberries, raspberries, and blackberries are not only delicious, but also packed with fiber and antioxidants. Add a generous handful to your oatmeal, yogurt, or smoothie. Whole grains, as mentioned before, are excellent sources of fiber. Choose plain rolled oats, steel-cut oats, whole wheat bread, or even quinoa for a savory breakfast bowl. Vegetables are also a fantastic source of fiber. Consider adding a handful of spinach or some chopped bell peppers to your scrambled eggs or omelet. Seeds like chia seeds and flax seeds are incredibly high in fiber. Just a tablespoon or two can make a significant difference. You can sprinkle them over almost anything. By making a conscious effort to include fiber-rich foods in your breakfast, you're promoting healthy digestion, maintaining stable blood sugar, keeping yourself feeling satisfied, and supporting your overall gut health, which is truly the foundation of well-being. So, we've talked about skipping breakfast, the sugar traps, processed meats, missing out on vital protein, shying away from healthy fats, and neglecting fiber. It might seem like a lot to change at once, but remember, every small step makes a big difference. You don't have to overhaul your entire kitchen overnight. Start with just one change, like swapping your sugary cereal for a bowl of oats with berries and a sprinkle of nuts, or adding an extra egg or a scoop of Greek yogurt to your morning meal. The surprising truth is how powerful these small, consistent changes can be. They add up to a profound positive impact on your energy, your mental clarity, your physical strength, and your overall health. Think of your breakfast as your daily opportunity to truly nourish yourself, to set the stage for a day filled with vitality, mental sharpness, and resilience. It's about empowering yourself to live your best life every single day by making informed, loving choices for your body. I'd love to hear from you. What's one breakfast change you're excited to try? Or what's your go-to healthy breakfast that makes you feel amazing? Share your thoughts and tips in the comments below. Your ideas might just inspire someone else. If this video has sparked some new ideas for your morning routine and helped you feel more empowered about your health, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps our channel grow and reach more amazing people like you. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on more practical advice to help you thrive at every age. Remember, your health is your most precious asset. By making these simple, conscious choices at breakfast, you're investing in a more vibrant, energetic, and joyful tomorrow. Live your best life at every age. You've got this.